Tennessee to help reduce the wave of school threats. This includes parental accountability.
A new state law passed this spring making threatening a school a Class E felony. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office told us last month they have investigated 34 school threats and recovered 4 firearms since August.
Our Maggie Weaver spoke to local officials about what they think should be done.
It seems to be everybody's making threats. So let's stop the threats.
J.C. Bowman with the Professional Educators of Tennessee says he's working with state leaders like Tennessee Representative Jay Reedy to find a solution to school threats.
Every time there's a threat being made, it is costing taxpayers. So we've got to put some of that back on to parents.
Bowman's proposal would place students in juvenile detention center for up to 3 days, while law enforcement investigates if that threat is credible. But it also aims to involve parents more in their children's behavior.
Whether it's the cell phone, the computer, monitoring their usage, you've got to do some of those things as a responsible parent.
Bowman proposes requiring parents of a child who makes a threat to cover some cost, with the state potentially covering incarceration expenses.
Locals are already picking up enough of the tab. So let the state pick that up, and then they would be involved in the court system. The judge would determine how much would be assessed to the parent.
Bowman says juveniles who face detention would also have access to mental health services.
There are other cities or communities who've encountered this kind of activity before.
State Representative for our area, Yusuf Hakeem, says there is a need for a statewide discussion rather than just a, quote, Nashville-centric approach to consider the varying perspectives across the state.
Have we done any investigation as to how they dealt with it beyond adding another penalty as far as adults are concerned?
Hakeem says parental responsibility is something they should explore, but
it's not one that I think we should, in a knee-jerk reaction, just automatically do that because we don't know the circumstances in those families.
Hakeem says we should not only address the financial implications of school lockdowns, but also the emotional ones felt by parents, teachers, and students who feel unsafe in their schools.
I think the more we all share in this process, the more we're willing to try to find a solution that works for the entire community.